Hello, did that work? Are we back? Are we back? The internet connection seemed to have broken. Are we back? Hello, hello, hello. Yes, we seem to be back. For some reason, my internet broke for a moment or something. That's kind of weird. Hopefully, everyone's back. There we go. It looks like we're back. Okay, so I don't know why that internet connection broke. Stream finished. No, the stream is not finished, YouTube. We need to get back to... Stupid thing, just one moment. We need to get back to... Just one moment. YouTube is so dumb sometimes. And slow. I am currently live, but YouTube ended the stream or something. Brontodon, that's a good one. Live dashboard, please. Okay, there we go. If they want to wreck my bow, they can do so. If they want to destroy their dinosaur for my bow, I encourage them. So there's some weird internet connection shenanigans, and I've not been paying attention to the game, so hopefully I'm okay. Okay, let's give this a shot. That is a 5-5. Although I'm sure they have something good in hand to take care of it. That's enough for a murder. They're gonna do Might of the Masses right here. Or Blade Brand. Oops, Growth Cycle, close enough. Alright, so the player is a little bit slow. So hopefully they get their... Yes, slow player is slow. Okay, that Lavakin will get big in theory, but they're still holding on to a murder, so... Or maybe another growth. Stop wasting my time, Ice 327. So are we back on the stream? We'll say we're back. So yeah, the stream kind of died for a moment for some reason. Very odd, so that's kind of weird. So it did say it shut it down. It was an hour-long stream, and then nothing left. Okay, so they probably have another one of those growth cycles, which is going to do a lot of damage here. This is going to do a lot of damage because I'm not going to block it. But I guess what I will do is... I need to prepare my stuff right here, so... This will be fine here. That Lavakin gets huge. That gets +1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 6-4. But yeah, if they've got that might, they'll be able to take it out. So I'm going to block that. They're going to growth cycle it. Blade Brand. Okay, close enough. Next turn, well, I guess I'll get Vort Claw. They still have that Brontodon. I doubt that they'll ever sacrifice their Brontodon to get rid of my Heart Piercer. Oh, look at that. I got an email that I just made another sale on my Redbubble. Yeah, that's a good thing here. I've never mentioned it before, so let's talk about Redbubble. I have actually a silly Redbubble account where you can actually buy some cool stuff. Wait a minute, Redbubble? Yeah, Redbubble. I gotta go look up what my Redbubble account is. I kind of forgot it, actually. So that's a 5/6. I guess who cares? Because now I have a 7/7. That'll do some damage to the opponent. So they can they can probably still put a growth cycle on something, and what I'll do is I'll block with my Leafkin Druid because I don't want to lose the Vort Claw. Growth cycle. Alright, that'll work perfectly for them. Yep, we're back. That was just having a little bit of trouble with the stream. Okay, so obviously they're going to have a growth cycle right here. We'll just wait until you have to go. Hope I win that comic. You saw the comic, eh? Well, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out and being part of the stream and everything. I have a big old spider now, but that won't... They can't do their second growth cycle. Another bow. Okay, cool. 2 damage to something. So we'll do 2 damage to that spider. If they do that, and they do that, okay. Hey Mark, how are you doing? I'm attacking with a big ol' 7/7. And I got 2 of these Heart Piercers again for fun shenanigans. So how's your day so far? Been streaming for a little bit over an hour. Actually, the stream crashed 10 minutes ago and it reset the stream, so hopefully people are coming back. I see more people coming back onto the stream. I did not rage quit, as I am known to do. The stream crashed, I swear. And we're back on the limited. So what are they gonna do here? And I get a wonderful land. Okay, let's just do something dumb here. It's been long. I haven't slept yet. Been drawing again. Oh, okay. Gonna see some cool drawings online soon, perhaps. if you've got any of the drawings online and stuff, you should share them right here in the chat. We got a good amount of people hanging out, so they can go check out your artwork if you'd like. So that gets a +2. They're going to do one more. Another growth cycle. So I guess, you know, they really wanted to hold on to that Brontosaur. I'm surprised I didn't get any, like, shocks or anything good in the drafting. And I've been dealing with a very slow player, actually. The funny thing is that there's like no counter in this. See you next time, Lazar. Thanks for hanging out. There's no counter when you're in limited, which is so weird because I need to know that. You know, the other ways that you play tell you how much time your opponents have wasted, but not here. Yeah, I got some on the Discord, definitely. Let's see what shenanigans happen here. I think when I lose this, this will be the third loss, so whatevs. Yeah, join the Discord, everyone. Let me put the link right now. I have the link handy right here. In one of these many screens that I have to manage. So let's copy that right there and paste it over here. So if people want to join the Discord, if they're not on the Discord, we've got the link right there. So is the opponent really thinking this hard on what to do, or are they trolling? Did it really take that long to figure out what to do? And they still like, G-Boss, should I attack? One thing that I like to do in real life when I play people is I like to respond to people's things with a tapping of my land, even if I'm not going to do anything. So it's really fun. Like an opponent is coming at me. They've got their scary creature. I have no way to defend against it. And then I say, in response, and I start tapping my lands. And then I say, I do nothing. So that's something really fun to do in real life, but you can't really do that online. What I'm going to do here is tap all my lands so that they're quaking in their boots. Then I'm about to summon a huge creature. I have 7 mana right there, and they're going to say, oh no, what are they bringing to get me? Nothing, because I have absolutely no recourse, because I got lots of mana flood again on the last game that happened. And this game was going fine, but then suddenly, okay, how about no more lands for you? So that's the 3 losses, 1-1. I've kind of been doing pretty badly on core set drafting, actually. I don't know, I just haven't been able to get this this set down pretty well. I think War of the Spark I kind of did okay. I gotta go back to my streams and see where I won 5 games. That was my highest wins. On Core Set 2020, it doesn't look like I'm really pulling it together too well on that. So let's switch over to some ladder. Let's see what we get over here. I go first versus Tuk Tuk. That obviously is a Teferi reference. There we go. There's the clock so I can look at it as they waste my time. Okay, so if I put out the Tamer, let's see if the algorithm paired me with a turn 1 shock. Nope. Okay, we're doing Selesnya. Clearly we're gonna do some Nexus of Fate shenanigans here. It's taking you 12 hours. That's kind of a lot. Is this a search for Azcanta? Okay, no search for Azcanta. Fine, but I'm missing land drops. Okay, so nothing on their side. Okay. That's enough for a Teferi, right? Okay, there's my third land drop. Good. There's some sort of reaction on their side. Sinister Sab. Nope. Let's counter that. Binding. Okay, I guess you're going to take a 1/1. 3 mana in total. Let's draw some cards and still have a counter spell and a sailor. Okay. What are they doing here? No one plays Bishop of Binding, so that's kind of cool. And they are going to attack with just 2 damage. Who cares? They have a ton of mana for Wilderness Reclamation. Let's see about throwing in a Sailor Quench, I guess. That's kind of a big old counterspell for nothing too meaningful. Guess they're gonna throw another counter spell. Okay, that's no counter spell. Good. And I'll stick with a retort or a pierce. That's a lot of mana. I would assume that they would be summoning a Carnage Tyrant with all that mana. Seal away. Let's do it this way. I have plenty of counter spells, so that's fine. They used up their Hey Cedric, how are you doing? You haven't been on the chat for a while. Welcome, welcome. You just got here in time to win a booster pack. You managed to say hello, which is the magic word. And I'm gonna mark you down right here. Cedric, you got a booster pack of Core Set 2020, and congrats on that. Alright, so they've got their Azcanta. They've had to really, really fight for it. And they got a lot of mana now. I'm shields down with all of my counter spells. Interesting. Nothing meaningful here. Okay. I guess they can do Cleansing Nova or something here. I shouldn't have put out my other Jhin. Taking out a Teo. No one plays with Teo. That's kind of props to you on that. And here's GG. Okay. Well, interesting. What are they doing in this in this deck. I didn't... Search for Escanta is amazing, but like what else were they doing? They're playing 3 colors, so they've got some green stuff. Let's just put more counter spells. Is of course a 2020 booster pack for Arena? Yes, it is. This will unlock 1 booster of Core Set 2020. Let's see, I don't think they're going to have anything meaningful in green. Activated ability. Let's see how that goes. Yes, so Wizards of the Coast has sponsored me all week long, and what I'm doing is I'm giving away booster packs, I'm hanging out on stream, I'm chatting with people, I'm doing trivia questions. That reminds me, let's do a trivia question. This trivia question is not of any importance except for... to have the feel goods. Okay, here's a trivia question. Which sporting legend was known as the Golden Bear? You're totally welcome for those boosters there. Enjoy them and make some cool decks. All right, do they want to plummet? Canopy, pierce that. And another obsession. I guess let's take out that miscreant because I have no way to defend it. Okay, so yeah, that was the trivia question there. Anyone know that? I don't know this. Which sporting legend was known as the Golden Bear? Okay, well, I guess what I'll do here is bye-bye to one of these. Okay, that's actually very good that they blocked the wrong one, because that will save my Wizard's Retort as a low-cost spell. Golden Bear, I'm sure that's a card. There's Spectral Bears. There's Grizzly Bears. Yeah, so can't do anything here. 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have to lose my Curious Obsession, but hey, I've got a 5/4 now, plus a counterspell. So Spectral Bears, I believe, is either a blue or it's either a blue or green. Green is the obvious answer, of course, but I think it's a blue bear. It's some sort of blue bear. Okay, so right here they're gonna block my Jin, unfortunately. No way to defend it. Oh, they're blocking that 1/1. Weird. Okay, no offense, Tuk Tuk, but I think I'm dealing with a beginner player, and that's cool. I'm happy to be a learning experience here because I guess they're gonna be like I have something really amazing, so, so they have to block that now. Actually, this is the first time this will ever work. Counter target activated ability. Wow, that's the first time that ever worked in my life. And they didn't block it because they didn't want to lose it. Wow, amazing. Okay. They just have one more, and I have no way to deal with it. Okay, well, I guess we'll hold off for a bit. I think I only have one of those in the deck. Let's make them waste up their mana right here. So happy that Wizards are sponsoring you. Good to see your channel is growing. Yes, thank you so much on that. It is definitely growing. Oh, Golden Bear's a 4-3, 3-1 from Portal. Very nice. Yeah, but thank you so much, Cedric, there. Yeah, definitely growing. And, and this is coming down to the last minute. Okay, they might have a seal away right here. So, the Siren Storm Chaser will... fine. They still have a seal away. Oh, no seal away. Okay. Great. Porthole. Porthold. Let me help you with that right there. Portal. So, okay. Tier 4. I have been streaming for a little while now. I think I'm going to wrap it up at this point, but let's do some giveaways. We'll do some more card giveaways. So let's pick a number between 1 and 20. All right, everyone, so pick a number between 1 and 20. Actually, wait a minute. Scratch that. Don't pick a number. Let's do it this way. Write a number at loots.com. Let's try that. Go to loots.com, pick your number that way. Let's see if this is not a disaster. Follow the Loots link if you want to win a... let's do 5 booster codes. If you want 5 booster codes, follow that Loots link. Let me log into that thing. And yeah, you already won them all there, Mark. If you'd like to win 5 booster packs of... Just one moment. I guess let me switch it this way. I want to log into my control panel. Where is it? Dashboard. It's still asking me to log in. What is the password on this stupid thing? There's too many passwords to memorize. Let me just pause there for a moment while I try to get this up here. Okay, there we go. Finally, something's up. Okay, so yeah, if you want to win some booster codes, follow that link right there, loots.com/vmcampos, and write your pick a number between 1 and 20, and the number will come through. Where can I see this? This is a little more complicated than I wanted it to be. Unfortunately, you don't have Arena yet, so you don't think you should enter because the other people who are Arena... okay, that makes sense. Okay. We'll just... my average watch time is currently 1337. That's fun. Okay, let's ask a trivia question. Oh, I didn't answer the Golden Bear one. That one was Jack Nicklaus. Oh, the golf player. I didn't really know that. Let's ask one more trivia question, then we'll wrap it up. We've been online for a little while. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring stuff. Let's ask one more trivia question. Okay, interesting. I kind of knew this one, but not really. Here's the question. Marion Robert Morrison was better known by which name? So maybe Marion Morrison. Marion Robert Morrison was better known by what name? If you're able to answer that question without looking it up on your search engines, you have to get this straight from your mind, of course. You will win some booster packs. Wizards of the Coast is sponsoring me, and I'm happy to give these out. One way that we will do this is by having this trivia challenge. So, Marion Morrison was better known by which name? Anyone know that? You've probably seen their movies or heard of their movies, his movies. Marion Robert Morrison. Maybe I should do the wrong answers only sort of thing. I'll ask a question and then you give me only the wrong answer. Clint Eastwood. Whoa, you're extremely close. Actually, it is like a an actor. It is an actor, kind of in that genre. Actually, recommendation: if I run out of ideas for videos, because rotation, maybe make a budget rotation proof deck tech. Budget rotation proof. Well, that would be modern. That would be modern, and there's just like so many better people that are good at modern. Or do you mean like as soon as rotation happens, make videos about the new standard? Is that what you mean? Because, you know, rotation proof to me means that your cards are always valid, which is modern. But if you're talking about, I've got a cool deck at the moment and I don't want it to rotate out, that's modern. But if you want, like I used to use this card and I want a new card, that makes sense there. Okay, so the answer is actually John Wayne. So another, cowboy movie actor, John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, sort of in the same sort of general idea of things. So that was kind of close enough. Let me check one thing here. Let's just check something. Okay, Jack, since you were close enough, actually, you just won 3 booster packs. I'm going to write that on my notes. And, Cedric, I will reserve 1 for you. Even though you don't have Arena at the moment, I'll give this one to you. I have, full disclosure, I have 100 of them to give away, literally. So I'll give you 1, and hold on to it when you get Arena. You can open up that booster pack and have some free cards there. So you mean like when standard rotation happens? When it happens, make some budget deck techs? Yeah, I think that'll be a cool thing to do. I do want to do that. Here's the idea. Here's the idea that I want to do, though, because I always want to put my spin on things. I was just thinking about this and writing it down. What do you think, chat? Everyone there, kind of chime in on this. Here's the next series I want to do about Magic cards. I want to do a series where I do, the latest standard rotation, so rotation proof until things rotate. I want to do budget tribal deck tech videos. Is there a big enough card pool? There's lots of pauper cards out there, budget. I'm thinking commons. I'm thinking peasant. Pauper is only commons. Peasant is commons and uncommons. I'm thinking peasant deck techs based on tribal. You know, like find some fun tribal. This is all casual, of course. Find some fun tribes that are happening in standard and make a deck out of them. Like let's play with that right here for a moment. You know, if we go over to build the decks, and I'll say build a new deck. Let's do this. Let's vote right there in the chat. What color? Pick one color. That would be cool. Lots of goblins and elves. Pick some colors. Let's do a two-color thing. Two-color deck. Everyone there, pick a couple of colors, and we'll craft a deck right now together. Let's see what we can come up with. So, let's go with colors first. So, mention a couple of colors, and then we'll start to craft some deck out of those colors. Now, you can, of course, engineer it in terms of, let me find the tribe first, and then pick the colors. Or you can do, let me pick the colors, and then the tribe. So we got to vote for red and white. Let's try that one first. Let's just see how that goes. So, if we go with red and white, and then we go with creatures only, go with everything collected and not collected, and then we stick with common and uncommon. Here's our criteria. I wish it would give you a number of what you actually would look at, but I guess I can use the interwebs to kind of pull something up right there. Let me just try something right here. Advanced search, format, standard, color, red, and color white, and type creature. Will that give me a valid search? That'll give me 28. Oh, but that's also picking the non-ones. Okay. Okay, we'll do Orzhov in a moment. But let's see. If we look at standard at the moment... Oops, why did I choose green? Red and white. We have a cats. We have clerics and humans. Humans and knights. Vampires and clerics. Hound, human, soldier, bird, human... Let's go to the very high end. Elementals are big, definitely. So let's go to the very top of white. There's a lot of creatures, obviously, to pick from. Actually, one of my favorite creatures in white is this one right here, Gideon's Company. Forecasting cost uncommon. That when you gain life, put 2 +1s on it, and it also pumps up your creatures. A deck that you'd like to see is a rotation-proof white deck for standard. So this, there's a lot of cards. There's a lot of creatures in white and red in standard at the moment. And these are all commons and uncommons. These are not going to be, tier decks, but they could be fun. This is a 7. This is a 4. This is a 4/5 with Convoke. So if I've got a lot of little creatures, I can get out that flyer at 4/5. And put 4 of those. Sunblade Angel is amazing. A 3/3 first strike vigilance lifelink. 6 mana, however. Seeing a lot of soldiers, maybe red and white soldier, although a lot of white stuff rotates out, so it takes a big hit. Well, every color rotates out. The thing is, you really have to... everything rotates, That's the downside of standard, but also the interesting thing about it, that you get these challenges. Let's see something about this. What about Convoke? What things are in Convoke? Let's throw in a bunch of huge Convoke creatures. Except for that angel. So here's the idea. A lot of Convoke creatures. And then a lot of little creatures. because then the little creatures will help to convoke. So I'll do these Healer's Hawks to gain life, and I'll do these cats to gain life. Plus they do fun things. And which is the one that draws you a card? Isn't there something that draws you a card? Well, I guess not at uncommon. Forerunner Militia. Okay, so if we get a lot of little creatures, we'll put some removal in a moment. That's 20 creatures. The Law Rune will help to stall the board. That's 24 creatures. Okay, so what about this? The idea is there are these huge white creatures, a 4/5 flying, a 3/4 that gains you life, a 2/4. But they've got Convoke, so they could be kind of ramped out faster. And you've got all of these 1/1s. I mean, these 1 casting costs. So you got all these little 1/1s plus your mana to help get you out to these huge creatures. And probably we can remove some lands, 22 lands. Actually, let me put in the coolest lands of all. The Mirage lands I just won. So I'm putting in those Mirage lands. And let's put some removal, but again, what do we have? There's just like a lot of stipulations here, right? I guess I'm going with mono white. Mono white, common and uncommon, collected and not. And here we'll do instants and sorceries, I guess. God's willing to protect our creatures. Righteous Blow. To actually, Gideon's Reproach would be better, right? It does more damage. Gideon's Reproach does more damage when their creature attacks. Also, Gideon's Triumph is good, but I won't have any Gideons. Let's do some Gideon's Triumphs, because then that's just a sacrifice. Seal Away is uncommon, right? We could Seal Away, or we could, let me put them in, and then there's a Ixalan's Binding, right? Let's put 2 of those. Now, that won't rotate, that won't, that won't, that won't, that won't, that will. Seal Away will rotate. Ixalan will rotate, and these won't. So if we're not going to have Seal Away or the Binding, we would have to have some equivalents. Do we have anything Exile? Okay, let's say we're not going to have anything in... Okay, only in the things that won't rotate, right? Pacifism, yeah. Where is my pacifism at? But we also got Prison Realm. Okay, let me take out the things that'll rotate. We have the Conclave Tribunal. Okay, pacifism kind of, will lock down creatures, definitely. Conclave Tribunal will exile things and everything, and that can be convoked. We got a lot of creatures. Let's put that. And, so what about pacifism versus Prison Realm? It's only 2 mana to pacify something, but Prison Realm exiles, including a Planeswalker. And it lets you scry. I'm kind of going for Prison Realm, because it'll let you take out a Planeswalker. It'll let you scry. Yeah, it's 1 more mana. But, pacifism, I like it. What does everyone think there in the chat? Pacifism versus Prison Realm. Realm sounds okay. We'll put 2. Is anything good in the sideboard? How about some more exiling of that? We'll go with some anti-black mana. So what else in the sideboard do we want to do? Anything else in the sideboard for, well, I guess disenchant. If they've got a bunch of artifacts and stuff. Exposed to daylight might be better, actually, because then it also lets you scry instead of good old disenchant. 2 mana instant versus 3 mana instant, but that 3rd mana lets you scry. Okay, so this obviously just is totally off the top of my head. This is kind of the idea, like I was saying about you were making coffee. No worries, send some my way. What did you put in it? Okay, let's play a match versus Sparky, and then we'll play a match against someone for real. And we'll kind of get a little bit of a sense versus the AI. So got that Law Rune and that Convoker and God's Willing. Not amazing, but let's see what happens. And then I'm getting Mana Flood. Okay, so I put 22 lands. It shouldn't be too many lands to work with. Leafkin. Nothing meaningful to do here. Tap target creature with mana cost 2 or greater. I can tap their Leafkin before it's their. Oops. I can tap their Leafkin before they can use it, right? So it's their upkeep, isn't it? It's their upkeep, so I can tap this, and they won't have that to be able to do mana, untap, upkeep, draw, right? Alright, so they're trying to ramp. Something big is coming. I can Prison Realm it. That's enough for my Guardian. Convoke that, so that's a 2/4. They have 1, 2, 3 Paradise. Yeah, they're trying to bring out something really big, but again, I can Prison Realm it. Maybe a Galta. And that's enough for my 3/4 plus 4 life. See, I'm getting compliments from Sparky herself. Selhana Wayfinder. Yeah, that's a lot of mana, but what are they doing with it? Nothing. Okay, I can tap things out, so I guess it doesn't matter really what I tap here. Okay, so if I do some attacking with these, I can do God's Willing. I'm going to double block that. That's fine. God's Willing for green. Scry a cat. Sure. Let that go through. 2 of theirs are done. That's plenty of mana for their Galta, right? I think this is why perhaps the algorithm isn't the best place to test things out. I mean, Sparky. Okay, well, let's tap out these. Shields down. Attacking for 5. They have 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 mana. And their final card is a Charmed Stray. Okay. Funny. I've got a cat, you've got a cat. And then another gift. Okay, interesting. This AI is like totally anticlimactic. Okay, so I guess here tap, tap, attack, and then just use the Triumph for no reason. We'll play with a real person in a moment, and then we'll get stomped so well. And another cat. Okay. They can now... Their Leafkin can now tap for double mana, so they can get another Leafkin. Is the AI trolling me? I guess. Let's just use this, right? They watch that they're going to get their amazing Galta right after this. And tap some things out. So now there's only a cat versus a cat. And they top deck a land. Okay. So again, this algorithm, this AI algorithm isn't quite amazing. We'll wrap up the game in a moment. Let's see if they... and then a Wayfinder. Okay. And another land for them. Yeah, they're kind of aggro. There's my 4/5 in the air. Hoping to get a computer for your birthday so you can get Arena. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Hopefully you get some good luck on the birthday department and you get a computer. You don't need a really high-end one to play, so that's always good. They're at 1 life. And they just got their final land. Okay. Guess just use this up again. Yeah, this algorithm is pretty hilarious. But they did get me down to 7 life, so I guess I shouldn't really complain. Shedrick, make sure it's not got enough RAM. Don't make that mistake. Yeah, the let's convoke that for some reason. RAM really helps because then you can juggle a lot of things at once. You know, if you're not going to be streaming or whatever, that's not a big deal. Nope, just pay for it here. Pay as a regular pay. So right now I'm just stretching it out. This has been GG for 10 years. So let's go play with a regular person, not on the ladder, but on a regular.
You've done it.
Thank you, Sparky. So let's go over to the regular traditional with real people. That's where we will get it for real. Seems to work okay. It seemed to have answers, although it got me down to 7 life. What does that say about me or the deck or the AI? But hey, if you win with 1 life, you still win. Right now the algorithm, the algorithm was frantically trying to match me up with someone with such power as this deck. Okay, now for real. So, Law Enforcer will buy me time. That's a ton of mana, but that means I will be able to do stuff. I don't know. That was way too much mana to keep, wasn't it? Let's see how it goes. I'll be able to slow things down a bit, maybe. Let's zoom into these beautiful Tom Wannerstrand plains for Mirage, first published in 1996 during the last millennium. Can you believe it? Magic has been around since the last millennium. That's a really fancy way to say it, isn't it? Gearsmith Prodigy, okay. They seem to have like a fun meme deck as well. I actually won't be able to use Law Rune against them. That's fun. Okay, so we can convoke already this 2/4 if they don't counterspell. Cool. Third blue land, it will be a Water Knot, however. And they're like, how did that happen? How did you get such a big creature so fast? Convoke. So I don't have a... Okay, they're going to do artifacts, because Gearsmith Prodigy is like... That's the Tezzeret deck from M19. Gearsmith plus artifacts, and then that's a 2/2. So the amazing play would have been turn 1 Prodigy, turn 2 2 mana cost artifact, and you've got a 2/2. And now they're thinking very, very, very hard. Aven. Okay, that's a good one. That has prowess, right? Not named as prowess, however. Are you sure you want to attack with a 1/2? I guess not. Okay, so we'll save that Tribunal for something. We'll get shields down, but 4 life, so even if they prowess their bird... Yeah, they keep looking at my Law and Rune Forcer like, how are you getting such big creatures so fast? Rengar is the opponent. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you wanted to attack with both. You got one thing tapped out, or tapped down, so that's the point of this. And we'll put a bird on it. It's 5 damage if they don't. Nothing important to exile yet. I guess I can God's willing my bird, so just so that it lives and I gain a little life. Well, yeah, I guess I'll use it to take out Thopterist. Okay, that's what I need to exile. Sai is gonna get out of hand, so we gotta exile. But it's going to field creeper. See, that's what you needed to do. You need to field creep the right away. That's the one I was thinking of, that scary scarecrow pumpkin thing. Turn 1. Okay, so let's pay full price for Tribunal. Drop that. We will keep a God's Willing. Attack with everything. They're out of land. If they don't block, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total. They have to block. Okay, that's fine. I'll probably God's Willing the Enforcer. They want to build up. I guess they're not going to double block. Okay, so nothing dies of mine except the hawk. But I don't know. Should we keep it? Let's keep it. This is versus what color again? Oh, that's colorless. Can I cancel that? I can't cancel it. Reading the card explains the card. Nah, man. Gotta read the cards. So my problem was that I thought that God's Willing is like protects everything, but it's just against color, so that's something to be careful about. Curious Obsession on one of them, perhaps? They keep looking at it, so... Ooh, Zahid, that's cool. And I need to seal it away or something. I got plenty of spells that could do that. But I get that, which is fine, because... I guess we'll just go aggro. No other cat to make big, I guess. So this will just be a race. I'm still at, 21 life. They lost a turn there. Water Knot. Tap it and it does not untap. Oh, okay. Actually, I should have God's Willinged that. What am I doing? You're almost at 750 subscribers. Yeah, I can't wait to get all the way to 1,000. When I get to 1,000, I can actually start to make a little revenue from my channel, which is amazing. And it's colorless again. What am I doing? And I don't need that. But at least I can scry that. Okay. Yeah, 750 subs is a pretty good thing. And then I get a land instead. Beautiful. Let's see if they don't go completely aggro right here. If they go aggro, then they'll be able to block stuff. They have one land left. Sphinx, that's a good one. Okay, well, we still have things that'll deal with this situation, hopefully. Mana Flood. I swear, I have 22 lands. There's 22 lands in this deck, and I'm getting Mana Flood. This is game over because of flyers, so... Okay, so this is a blue artifact deck. What can we do about that? We got some disenchants, right? The expose, so we'll do that. And then that's black or red, and then that is exile a big creature. So, God's Willing is worthless now because it's all of these artifacts. Well, the Water Knot. Okay, so... yeah, it looks like an upgraded Tezzeret deck. You will get your magic friends to subscribe. Thank you, that is so cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Tezzeret Planeswalker 2019. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we got that exposed, we've got the Tribunal, we've got the Hawk and the Enforcer. Got a few answers for a few things. Alicia Conroy is amazing. They just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. And what will happen is you actually just won a booster pack of Core Set 2020. Thank you so much for visiting. Let me make a note of that. Alicia, if you want... ooh, I got the 2 life critters. Okay, Alicia, if you want to claim your prize of a booster pack code of Core Set 2020, please join the Discord right there, and you will be eligible to get that. Once again, thanks Wizards of the Coast for... okay. Thanks Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring my stream and giving me the chance. Send it to Mark, please. Oh, you're... that's right. I gave you a shout out the other day, now that I think about it. So thank you so much there. And that gets water knotted. They really want to do that, so let's do that. And another expose. Sure. Alright, so they're kind of stalling 3 and then a creeper. Doesn't really matter. Let's wreck that. And another land, sure. You're so welcome for that shout out. Happy to do so with the fans. Because one of the best ways to enjoy... they totally want to water knot that so badly. One of the best ways to enjoy Magic, of course. You should have water knotted this, Rengar. The best ways to enjoy the stream is when people come and hang out. How do I have suddenly 30 life? You know, should I put that one creature that gets bigger and bigger the more life you have? Alright, there's all your water knots. Hilarious. I can exile target non-land permanent, right? This is kind of hilarious. And unfortunately, they're stuck on 3 lands. That's not fun. So the RNG is kind of skewing. Don't tell me that's their 4th. Oh, that's a befuddle. Okay, fine. The RNG seems to be screwing with them a little bit. Prison Realm, nothing important. We're there, 34 life. Five mana for a Gearsmith. Nope. So that's GG. Okay, well, they got some bad beats. I'm thinking this Ledev Guardian is the first thing I'm gonna cut because it's only a 2/4. It doesn't do much extra special. You know, these Equinauts, they're 4/5 flyers. That's a flyer, right? Then this one gives you a bunch of life. And those are my 3 big Convoke cards. I'll probably take out one of those Convoke creatures and put in that one Gideon that gains +1s when you gain life. Maybe. What do we think? +1/+1. It starts off as a 3/3. Now you do have to first summon it as a 4-drop. There's the downside there. It's a 4-drop, and then you start gaining life. That's the trade-off. Okay, so I got my La Rune Enforcer. That's kind of like the amazing card of the deck. Only 2 lands, but that'll help convoke this Restorer eventually. Kind of far away, actually. Yeah, let's see what happens. Because I go first anyway, that'll tap things out for a bit. I'm sure they're so tired of this. I was able to play this turn 1 on all my games, right? That must be annoying for people. And then that Triumph, beautiful. Alright, and okay, no lands. Well, that was not a representative example of this deck. We'll play that again. But let's do something here. I'm not going to change it just yet, but okay, we'll do peasant. How do you spell peasant? Peasant. Mono white. Let's put that one Gideon's Company in the sideboard. So there's not like a real strong identity in the deck. There's only, well, okay, there's only 3 different Convoke creatures, but in total that's 12. So that's fine. And then this Gideon's Company with life gain. Did the stream go weird again? My control panel here says there were 0 viewers for a moment. Let's play one more game. I've been playing for a while. I started at 5:55 and it is currently 2 hours later. Wow. Let's play one more game. Traditional play. So what does everyone think there in the chat? Kind of an okay deck? The problem, of course, is who's your opponent. Well, hopefully the algorithm, well, it did kind of Bolas the Elder Dragon. Okay, sure. If you really wanted to go the whole 9 yards, why didn't you also choose the Bolas avatar? Anyway, hopefully the algorithm does kind of pair me up all right with people that are like not aggro spike players. Spitter. So what they want to do here is definitely attack with that Spitter to do that damage. You're going with Gruul, Spider. That'll probably add up, so we'll let that happen there. Guardian. Not a Guardian, but an Equinaut. An Equinaut. Equa for Equus, for the Latin term for horses, right? Equinauts? Yes, there's competition between our Equinauts and the Boros Skyjacks. At least they think it's a competition. That's hilarious. Invader, okay, that's a good one. That has the ability to first strike. So let's Prison Realm that out of here. I've seen people use that Invader very well, so... So we need to get it out of here. And now, again, I'm at 20 lands in this deck, and so far I've got a ton of them. Alright, let's get this Restorer here. Got 4 life again. That's nice. That will amass pretty well. Are you sure you want to do that? Alright, here's a... That's 4 in total. Let's just, if they want to double block this, I'm fine with that. That'll take out 2 of their creatures, and it already gained me 4 life. Double blocking might have done a good job. Another cat. Fire Urchin can get big, attack with everything. Let's hold our 2/4. I should have attacked, actually. Just keep putting the pressure on them. Yeah, I should have attacked. That would have taken out one of their creatures, and I had a blocker already. Whoops. I just got so confused by them being named Bolas the Elder Dragon and having Jaya Ballard avatar. They can plummet that Equinaut. Actually, they have enough mana to do one of those revelations, right? They're looking at all my cards. Fine. And a land. Okay. So it's working okay. That is no problem because I can keep tapping it out. Okay, so tap your draggy attack, but then hold that back so that it doesn't attack. So yeah, my La Rune is doing that. Okay, so this is GG because I've got my air attacks. Okay, so interesting. Let's go with round 2. So we're dealing with Gruul. Red and green. This is black or red, exile. Exile a big thing. They weren't dealing with any artifacts or enchantments. Let's put these decrees in. They've got a lot of red stuff. Charm, Stray, God's Willing, Healer. I guess let's go with the healers because that's some air action. Tribunal. I have plenty of removal. I don't know, let's change this up over here. Let's put in a company. And in theory, I've got ways to deal with them, so I don't know, it doesn't really seem too much of a change. Because Prison Realm will take care of it, and Conclave Tribunal, in theory, that could be one single white mana. If I can keep this Hawk alive, that would be amazing. Add to Mulligan, they'll do a Spitter. Getting a ton of mana here. So do I have 20 or 22? I think I have 22 lands. More lands, okay. What a grind. Spell Gorger, gotta get that out of here. Tribunal, sure, that'll help me deal with other threats. Okay, so if that Hawk survives, I can pull off Magical Christmas Land. Okay, that's actually very good. Okay, so the whole point is this. Alright, so even if they sack, they have to sacrifice them both. Fire Urchin, but it requires... It requires mana. So they only have 1 mana for that. +2. Are you sure you want to do that? That's a huge amount of mana. Yeah, let's hold on to that Tribunal. And whoops, I'm a 7/7. You just shared the link to all your friends. That is amazing. Thank you so much. No blocks. Okay, well, Bolus the Elder. Yeah, that power-up was pretty amazing with that little hawk, so they weren't able to pull it off. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I've been streaming for over 2 hours. So thank you so much, everyone, for visiting. Thanks, everyone. Let's switch over to the cam over here. Thanks so much, everyone, for visiting. My windows are closed and I don't even know what time it is in the real world. It's 8 p.m. So you are welcome. Hopefully the entertainment was pretty entertaining. I like my entertainment to be entertaining. I don't know about you. I'll be back again tomorrow and Saturday. And tomorrow will be my last official day of the sponsorship with Wizards of the Coast. Once again, thank you so much for doing that. And yeah, same time tomorrow, 5:55 p.m., also known as 13:55 hours, also known as fill in your time zone here. I'll be back again, playing some more draft and stuff, and hanging out with people, and doing trivia and all that fun stuff. So this has been VM Campos. Thanks for hanging out. Tell your friends, come back again tomorrow, 5:55 p.m., and I'll be here. See you next time.